Good evening. This is Lamari with an LPAC update. This morning, 2 Iranian nuclear scientists were attacked by bombs during their morning commute to work in Tehran. The assailants were described as motorcycle teams who attached bombs to the cars as they were moving and then detonated them by cell phone. One of the scientists, Majid Shariari, was killed, while the other, Feridun Abbasi, was injured. Both work in the nuclear engineering department at Shahid Beheshti University in northern Tehran and had strong connections with the ruling regime. The government of Iran has pointed towards forces in the West as having involvement, and this is occurring in an already volatile situation where preparations have been made for a US-backed Israeli attack on Iran. Recently, the Obama administration offered Israel 20 F-35 fighter jets and other military equipment in return for a 90-day freeze on settlements in the West Bank. The Israeli cabinet is still debating whether or not to accept the offer. According to one U.S. intelligence official speaking off the record, the so-called 90-day extension of the West Bank settlement freeze is less about Israel-Palestinian peace negotiations and more about giving Israel the capacity to carry out airstrikes against Iranian nuclear sites. Obama is now being said to be in favor of a near-term Israeli attack if Iran does not halt its alleged nuclear weapons program within the coming weeks. In this context, the attack and death of one of the top nuclear scientists in Iran brings to the surface the situation at hand. Lyndon LaRouche's assessment was that the Iranian operation was Israeli, or somebody doing it for them. It makes no difference. That's what it is. It's obvious. You've got a nut in there, in Israel, the prime minister, who's running the government, so what do you expect? Everybody was warned that this guy is a nut. He's acting like a nut, and he's talking like a nut. He may be a nut. Who's kidding whom? That's the timing of this thing. It has to be assumed that it's the first likelihood. They would be the first to cheer for it. Either they did it themselves, or they got somebody else to do them a favor. War in the Middle East with Iran is complete insanity, and is only being carried forward by the world's biggest nuts at the behest of an already dying British Empire. This British Empire, also known as the Inter-Alpha Group system, is ready to embroil the world in a war born out of their desperation for a hold on world power. Lyndon LaRouche has made the clear point in his latest statement called "A Lot of Plain Facts" that all wars, even those that were necessary to fight, have been the fruit of the imperial policy of reign and ruin by the British Empire since the 7 Years' War. The United States, under true leadership, can overthrow that form of imperialism called monetarism that constantly calls for the teardown of nation-states. So let's remove nut number 1, get sane leadership in there, and the other nuts will drop. That's all for now. We'll have more updates for you later.